All right, I hope everything is working. I haven't been live for quite a while, so you never know. You never know when you turn on the button. Okay, I put a placemat on my desk so I can see, everything outside the placemat. My camera won't show. So let me zoom it down and put the placement mat in position. Here we go. Okay, hello, welcome to my desk. I haven't been live for quite a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. I want to say thank you to Dee Dee because I received her happy mail today. I think she shipped it out the 27th of May. Yeah, May. So it takes a while to get to Denmark, and it's bookmarks. I think I think it's from the Collage Soup magazine. Like die cut and then matted on top of cardstock. But it's very powerful because the collage image from collage soup is colorful and layered up and a lot of effects. So it's awesome. I like it a lot. And I, in particular, love the sleeves, these plastic sleeves. They're really, really cute. I think I'm going to glue one in my journal. You know, like, and it's a bookmark, I know, but I think I want to make an art spread with some colors that goes well with this, and then simply just glue it on the page. But thank you very much, Didi. You're so generous. Thank you. Um, and speaking about Didi, oh hello, Rhonda. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. My heart is up in my throat because I was thinking, oh shit, I'm going live and I'm just gonna have to sit and talk to nobody for a long time. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Well, I got this small paper pad from Stamperia. It's the 6x6 small one. And it comes with a bunch of beautiful pages. But look at the end page. Looks like this. Very likable with all the die cuts that you can cut out. And there's also this, yeah, it's super cute. Everything Stamperia is just lovely, lovely when it comes to junk journaling and then having pattern papers for background. Look at this sheet right here, also very likable. This is the front of it. It's tags. And then what I did was that I'm just gonna flip through the rest of the paper pad. These tags are also wonderful. What I did was that I scanned in this page, this page, this page, and then another small. Okay, I'm gonna shake the camera a little bit to show it because I got it lying here on my desk somewhere. I also scanned in this rub-on sheet from Stamperia. Looks just so pretty. Yeah, I scanned it in and uploaded it to my Patreon. So you can, and I put the settings so you can go grab it for free. So I'm gonna link my Patreon channel in the description to this video here. So, and you don't need to sign up or anything. You can just supposedly go directly to my Patreon, and then you will find four printable of these pages here, so you can play along. Because I really love the way that they're showing some items for a desk setup. Let me see. That's adorable. Yeah, the paper pad is just so adorable. Oh, thank you, Randa. You have a printer, but not very good quality. The scanner I have is just a built-in in my laser printer. I got this huge. It's because I use it for work also. I got this very big printer. Can do a lot of things. But yeah, I cut out all these items and then I played with this page layout where I printed out glued. I painted the desk and did the wallpaper, and I have to say it was really fun. And I think I like this way of doing collage because I'm not so good at the other stuff people are doing with collage, where they take a book and glue in images or transferring the pages into something else. But doing this style where it's a mix of my wonky drawings and then pasted in something on top. I find that very likable. Like this page spread here where I drew my cat and then just glued on um, collage stuff and then some rub-ons. so, so I call this collage. It probably is not collage in somebody's point of view. It's probably just embellishment when it looks like this. And then the front page, I would call this collage too, because I'm like gluing on different elements and rub-ons. But yeah, don't get confused when I write collage in this stream, because I'm gonna do stuff like this today and not the other fancy thing. Oh my God! Hi, Kathy Hour. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Let's see. That is great to have a quality scanner, especially a laser one. Yeah, I thought, you know what, Rhonda? I thought that I could print out laser printed pages and then do image transfer on my gel plate, but I can't make it work. I just simply can't make it work. I think it's a question of the paper that I'm using. Oh, you haven't had time to do art today. Whew, we're having like the hottest day of the year. It's very warm outside, so that's why I'm sitting inside. You just got a cat. He was abandoned. Oh, and wouldn't leave. Oh, so he picked you. Had 2 feet, was starving. Oh, that is so sweet of you. I love to hear that, Rhonda. That is just, you know what? That's just meant to be. When the cat picks you and not the other way around. Um. Oh, he's hugging you. That is, what? That the love we get from our animals is just priceless. It is just priceless. I've always been a cat person, but I do love dogs, but I've never been in a situation in my life where I think that now I can go and be a mom for a dog, because we had a store for so many years where I had so many long work days, and it would be such a pity for the dog to be home alone so much. And then when we moved here, we just didn't didn't get a dog. Let's see. Today's very cold, only 16. Oh, I wish I was in your garden right now. We are melting, I'm telling you. And I need to wear these compression socks. And they're black, right? And I look so stupid when I'm wearing shorts and compression socks. But then I was sitting out in the garden and I had to go in because the sun was hitting the black stockings and I was just boiling inside my legs. So that's why I'm indoor. Surprise! I prepped the page so I wouldn't be sitting here streaming for like eons. But the plan for this page spread here is, can you see this sweet woman here? I was thinking, how about I paint wings on her, and then she's like this nocturnal fairy with a water jug that kind of waters your plants in the moonlight, because we also got this moon right here. And then I cut out the rabbit because he could be the one that she's looking at. You can see she's looking down. So I want to make a page spread where I utilize the typewriter, the coffee, the plants, and then this I'm gonna turn her into a fairy. So I decided for this page spread here, and on my previous page spread, I used washi tape to do the wallpaper. I want to revisit that because I found this skinny washi that looks super nice. like small print. So I cannot get out of my head how this would look as a wallpaper washi. So that's the plan. Let's see. It was like that a few last week. Oh, so hot. Yeah, okay. It's just, you know what? Heat is foe and friend. You know what I mean? Like, I love it when it's there, but then it can also be a little bit too much. But it's super nice after a long winter. Okay, the plan here for this window is that I need to incorporate the moon. So let me just go fetch the moon that I cut out here. I want to place it like this. And then I want to paint some sort of kind of um, dark windows. Oh gosh, this paper. But I'm not necessarily going to make it like black black. I'm just going to tone it. Yeah, I think I should do just this one color black. I was thinking about I could put in a little bit of blue in this black, but let me try and see how it looks just like this. I am also working in a new journal from Moleskine. I'm not a fan of the paper when it comes to putting on watercolor, so I try to do like one wash. But sometimes one wash coloring is what looks the cutest in this style of page spread, because then it kind of looks a little bit like something from Daphne's Diary or something. And I really love that magazine. The window frame, I think I will come in with an acrylic marker because I'm just gonna glue down the circular shape of the moon. So the acrylic marker would be opaque enough to cover up uh, the moon, so it looks like we're viewing it from the inside of the building. I'm a little bit anxious how this is ghosting through. Okay, it's not bad. I swear I thought that this would be like super visible from the other side, but apparently it's not bad. But it is kind of moist. I think I would play it safe and put a piece of paper here in between just to play it safe. I totally don't trust this new paper in this journal here. Hello, Carol. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is gonna take a little second. Go subscribe to Carol McDonald. She is starting a new channel. So what I'm doing now, because I couldn't find you yesterday, I was watching. Can I go to this channel without? Okay, maybe I should do that after. I don't want to mess up my stream. But I couldn't find you. I was watching the replay from Anne Lar, and I tried to search for your channel, and I didn't think that long enough about I could just click on the three dots next to your name and select the go-to channel. So, but today I'm having my brain with me. So go subscribe to Carol. She's back. She has been taking a break from streaming for a while, but she streamed the other day together with Anne Lara, so it's just like good old days. Okay, here is the moon. I think I'm just gonna glue it in. Should I etch the corners? Okay. We're gonna etch. I can't promise that I will remember etching everything. I'm really stupid like that, like having to remember. Okay, check this out, guys. This is a lunch pack from not Stemperia, from Systema. You can get them on Amazon. You know, they say that you should put your ink pads down like this when you store them on your shelf, because then the ink will sink into the top of the ink pad and they will not most likely dry out fast on you. But since I like to have my stuff this side up when I'm working so I can kind of navigate through it, I find that this container is genius, because when you lock it, you have to flip this lid, and that makes sure that all the ink pads stored in the top lid is facing down. Isn't it awesome? Yeah, I thought it was so genius when I saw it. So I'm just gonna share and put it out there. So maybe you guys have one of these Systema lunch packs, you know, from when your kid went to school or something. That's actually from this lunch pack here is from my own when I wasn't working from home and had to go and pack my own lunch. Okay, it helped putting a little bit dimension to this to ink the edges. But yeah, for me it's gonna be fun to see about this trick with the acrylic marker. If I can just glue this moon down and then with a marker paint in the frames. I kind of hope that it will work, but I haven't really tried it, so. Ah, thank you, Rhonda. You are the best. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a great container. Oh my god, I'm a freak when it comes to lunch packs. I also got the brand called Laptop Lunch, you know, the one that comes with cutlery and small containers. So you in each compartment can have your food divided into sections. And I mostly had to because my son was a little bit of a picky eater. So he liked his lunch packs the best if, you know, I could have like small compartments with his stuff, which was really, really annoying as a mom. But I learned to grant his wish by using the laptop lunch boxes. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm thinking this is like one color. Now, what am I going to shade with? Can I do shading with this one? Or maybe it doesn't matter. Let me see. What about this one? Oh, that's too blue. Okay, I'm gonna stick to this, I think. Okay, I'm gonna put it in. Sure, white would be like the nicest color for a window sill also. But I kind of want a colorful room. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think it's gonna work if I come on top of this with some pen work. Yeah, it's definitely much nicer than having to cut up the moon in the quarters and then figuring out how to glue it down. Why include math to this? It would only make things go wrong. And this is where I think that I need a darker color, because the windowsill got a different direction than the window frame that we're viewing spot on. So I think, not sure it's gonna work, but well, maybe it does. a little bit. There is a little bit illusion there about bringing in some depth to the image. I'm grabbing a black. Should it be gray? I'm grabbing a silver gel pen. Oh, that is super nice. Okay, you probably can't see it on the screen, but the silver is just such a delicate, shiny line work that it looks super whimsical. Ooh, that is nice. Just gonna sketch in. I actually also have a line going this way here. Okay, I can hear Janet yell, "Let's grab a ruler!" But I think my line work gets more whimsical and effortless if I don't use a ruler. And it's sort of that style I am after, like very carefree, just having fun, wonky. Gosh, I love that. Okay, maybe I can play a little bit with this marker to get some more depth into this. So if I, for instance, say that I take just a tiny line, does it matter? No, probably not. But I think I will notice. What about this one here? Yeah, I like this. That's a cute window. I can just picture her. I got her fussy cut out like here. Look, here she is, and she's gonna sit here, and then I'm gonna paint wings on her. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. Oh my God, Janet is here. Hello, Janet. Speaking about the sun, um, yeah, grab a room. I know, but we're doing whimsical today. What's gonna be fun now is that because it's like a nocturne, is it called that nocturne time of hour? I also can have a play at the end with some gray shadow casted from this moon here, which it's gonna look awesome. I'm working on this very fragile paper, and rumor has it that Kiritake Gansai Tanbei is born to work on paper like this. So I'm playing with this palette here. It happens to be the Art Nouveau palette. And it's true, if you got like Prima Confection, or this Art Nouveau, not Art Nouveau, this Kiritake Gansai Tanbei, it's such an annoying long name. And you're working on paper that's not necessarily watercolor paper, using paint from a manufacturer that's created to work on rice paper like Holbein, and this paint right here, it actually helps it looks better somehow. It's like it just dries up looking nicer than if I go in with, let's just say, Van Gogh. That would be a paint that, or core, for instance, like paints that wants to move, and you are used to having movement built in to your application, so you kind of expect to get certain effects because you're counting on having movement from the paint. That is going to disappoint you on paper like this because you won't have any bleeding out at all. And if you saturate this paper too much with water, oh my god, you will have these specks showing up, which is like super annoying. So just putting it out there that don't grab your Daniel Smith for this drill here. I'm choosing this Titan buff. Sorry, Bob Owen, if you're watching this replay. Bob Owen got like a love-hate relationship to the Titan buff. And I know she's thinking like, why, Lena? It's gonna look like nicotine-saturated walls. And you're right, Barb. You're right. But I just want to kill the white of the paper. So I'm trying to fool myself into thinking that it gets this vintage look by using Titan buff and not nicotine saturation. Let's see. I need to kill my notification. I'm waiting for the garden to dry a bit so I can finish. Oh, you're planting? I have not done any work in my garden this year, also because I've not been able to, but I can already now tell that it's wild out there, and it happened so fast. In a span of 3 weeks, everything was just transformed into a jungle. And my poor hubby, he's taking over a lot of my um, job, my job basically. He cannot keep up with that garden. It's just ferocious. So for the first time since we moved here, we are actually talking about, should we hire someone to just come and trim down everything? And then the question was, when should we hire this person? Because I was thinking we should hire the person when it's close to fall and you need to cut down branches and stuff. But looking at the growth outside is ferocious. And my hubby, he's like, you know what? I think it's gonna be twice the price if we wait that long because things are gonna grow so much more. So, but we are actually talking about hiring some professional help to come in and also do something about our lawn. Okay, I'm taking a flat brush now because now I want to paint these stripes in the wallpaper. Let's say okay, you're talking about planting seeds. I didn't plant anything outside. Oh, I'm sorry. I was taking a sip of water. Okay, I'm thinking that I should have like a pinkish wallpaper. I'm gravitating towards this color here. Oh, that is like, oh my god, could I put it down more sloppy? Okay, guys, put your elbow down on the table surface so your hand is not dangling above your page, and then maybe you can control your brush strokes. See if I can do it a little bit nicely. And if not, I'll just lie to you guys and say we are not going for nice. We're going for whimsical. So elbow down. Oh my god. Even with my elbow down, I am Oh my god. Janet is rolling on the floor, gasping for air right now, looking at how sloppy I'm doing this. Yeah. I'm just gonna continue and hope for the best. Hoping that when I come on top of this with the washi strips, we won't really notice how wonky that is. Then I actually had a good stroke going straight down, but then the brush ran out of paint, so it left no marks at all. But yeah, I am embracing collage a little bit and half today. And it's something that I've been doing on and off the whole month over at my Patreon, working with the printable sheets from Collage Soup. And for those of you who came in just right now, if you go over at my Patreon for free, you don't even have to sign up or anything. You can look at my last upload and find 4 enclosed PDF files and print out the die cuts that I'm using right now on this page spread. And I'm telling you guys, go there, print them out, and then decorate a scenery in your art journal. You're gonna love it. I mean, it's like playing with a dollhouse, a paper dollhouse, placing things on desk that you created yourself. You know, it's just fun. And for what it's worth, it's nice to just sit and cut them out if you're watching TV or something. So it's not bad. Okay, now comes the washi drill. Where did I do with the washi? Okay, I'm just gonna flip to the last page here. Can you see how likable it is with the line work here? Yeah, I'm gonna do that on top of all these stripes here. Let's see. Janet secretly loves it. Oh, it needs to dry. It's a little bit damp. Maybe I could work on the table while the back is drying up because it's still a little bit wet. Last time I painted this desk, I painted it brown and I really like that. So I'm just gonna do it again. So what I did without even knowing that it was a good idea was that I started with a darker brown in the back of the table, and then I just switched to a lighter burnt sienna to do the front. And then when it dried up, it gave this illusion of more dimension, and I didn't even notice it the first time I painted this kind of desk. But it was like a happy surprise, you know. Oh my god, I had to jinx up the corners. And then I took a little bit darker for this edge down here. And then back to a lighter for the end edge. So I have some sort of a color shift in these line works, giving the illusion of the end of the disc. I like that. I didn't want to make like an office chair, so I'm just making a small wooden chair or something. Oh, what a mess. Okay, you know what? You can scoot so much. This is not Tomorrow River paper, but it's just as fragile in a way, and it doesn't soak up any kind of liquid. So all the water is like on the surface tension of this paper right here. And honestly, I have like a hate love relationship to work on paper like this. And of course, I bought a 3-pack of this journal style here. So I got 3 more. I got in total 3 of these journals with this paper. So I've decided to just learn to love it. It's like there is this recipe that we are making fun of, that mothers give to their sons about relationship. It's like first you love, then hvordan er det nu? Holder af, holder ud, holder ved. Okay, first you care, and then you stick it out, and then you just cling to it. It doesn't sound any good in English, but in Danish it's like a fun saying of how love and marriage is. I'm just gonna darken up this wallpaper right here. But ooh, what I love about this journal is that you get the crinkly pages when it dries. You know, the comp book crinkle. That is just nice. Maybe I should take my camera up just a smidgen. Feels to me like you're having my book like in your face. Yeah, I should actually just blast this with a heat gun because, like I said, there's not much paper to soak up wet medium, so it kind of lays on top of the surface. And the only way that it's gonna dry is through evaporation in the air and not being soaked into the page. So I'm gonna use the heat gun. I wanted the worst puddle of. It's still a little bit. Got a little bit wetness right here, but I think I can control myself. I just didn't want this wet area because I bet that I'm gonna put my fat arm on it. Okay, now comes the drill with the washi, and it's gonna cutify this whole thing to the next level. What I do, because I'm working with skinny washi, I don't trust the glue on that. So I'm just laying down some glue stick. And I don't want to sit and be frugal with the washi, like really need to hit the top of the washi. So I'm just depending on having to cut off the excess from the top, because then I can work a bit faster without having the glue drying up on me. But for sure, if I was not on camera, I would be that frugal little monkey trying to save just a quarter of inch of washi. Okay, look, it's just in my backbone to line things up. I actually did it without even thinking about it. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why I'm like that with washi, because we have it in galore. We all have so much washi, but still, for me, it's like precious. I'm snipping it off with my fingernail, and then I try to burnish it down into the glue immediately. Whoop. But because I'm snipping it off with my fingernail, I can twist my finger so I get the round direction. Let me show an example. Like, see how you just pressure your nail sideways so you can snip it off in these curvy areas? I really like that for some odd reason. I really think that in my head, this is also a part of collage. This could be collage, using washi, because it could be paper strips of paper or something. And these are one of the few times where I'm able to actively include the washi in a page spread and not just reduce it to some sort of decoration in etching of a journal. Okay, Lars, hej, du må have en god dag. Ja. My hubby is going out in the heat wave. I am so grateful for not having to follow him along. He bicycles these enormous long trips because he likes to. He feels he feels like he needs to go outside in the good weather, those kind of guys. Where I'm like, it is too hot to go. It's too hot to go outside. I want to stay inside. So we're very different in that stage. And then I can follow him on Facebook, his routes and stuff. He gets around. But I'm happily inside. Okay, it looks tediously, but I'm soon done embellishing the wallpaper. And you know what? The die cuts, they are just being glued on top of this wallpaper. So what's nice about starting with the background first is that you don't have to paint around things. I really think it's annoying if I have to paint around a desk or something. So that's one of the pluses about collage that I am finding out in this month here, where I've been playing a bit with collage pieces, that it's actually super easy to just start from the back and then just glue on top constantly. Because if I had to do this without the collage pieces, I have to hand draw in the little fairy girl and the typewriter and whatnot. It would have required a bit more planning. Like, I had to plan out before I start this page with what I'm gonna have in the window and stuff. But the joy of this collage is that it doesn't matter if you find a cute sticker halfway through your process, you can still just add it in. The last one. But oh my god, wouldn't you say that this washi was just like putting jewelry on the background? Just gave it something special. And especially because it's got that tiny print on it. I couldn't anticipate using it like this. Oh my god, I like it. I love it. Looks like a dollhouse, you know? And it's a little bit shimmery. I have a white Posca. I'm trying to use up this Molotov because I broke the tip of it. I think I can clean the tip in the mineral spirit. I'm just too lazy to figure it out. But let's see if we can. Okay, it can still make dots, as you can see. So I was just wondering, I'm gonna make some tiny dots looking like white flowers. And then I'm gonna give it a golden gel pen center. Yeah, and this, if you're watching the replay, oh my god, do fast forward because as you can see, this might take a while. But I can space them out so it doesn't take so much time. Okay, let's just test it out with that row right there. I'm thinking a golden dot because we got like this gold inside the washi. And this is just like doodling, you know? Oh my god, it looks so cute. Okay, let me force the camera down. I don't know if it shows up, but it's just like super, super delicate. It's visual from where I'm sitting. You know, it's just cuting it up even more. Maybe I should make like bigger dots so maybe you guys can see it more. But it's just these small embellished add-ons, you could call it. This makes it fun to work a page spread like this. And then there comes this point where you realize how much effort you used on just the wallpaper. So it might help me step it up with the rest of the page. You know what I mean? Like if you spend a lot of time on a painting like this, the cutest rose bush or something, and then you mess up with the rest of the drawing because you're in a hurry or something, you kind of sometimes regret it that you didn't just take the time. So decorating the wallpaper this way might help me to step it up with the rest. Because it is super tempting to rush through things because I am anticipating gluing in all the cutout items. Oh my god, this is so cute. I'm thinking colors also, like it could be so sweet having it in mint teal. Oh, hello, Kathy Carney. I'm sorry, I'm just not watching the chat much. But guys, you know what? I noticed that it doesn't really show up so much because I was so pale with the colors. So I think I'm gonna do myself a favor and add in a second coat of this Titan buff because I would appreciate that my effort in making all these white flowers would pop more. And it just takes a second. Sometimes I don't know how things are drying up. You know, the drying shift in watercolor definitely is there. So I kind of need to be familiar with the paper and the paint before I can get like a perfect color saturation in a coat. Oh, watercolor month is coming up. Are you guys doing anything for the next month? There is a bunch of challenges to follow. Not only the jelly plate challenge, but also watercolor month. And I think last year there was this challenge, or was it the previous year before, where you should draw a bird each day. Seems like there's a lot to pick from. I am super ready for the watercolor month. Surprise, surprise. I'm gonna show you guys what journal I'm gonna work in. And you're gonna just be like, like me, like can't wait to start. But let's see if it catches on. Sometimes I'm very keen on doing a challenge and then start doing it, you know, full gusto. And then suddenly after a week, I just lose interest in it for some reason because something else comes up unexpectedly and interrupt, like a routine or something. So I never know when I start a challenge if I'm gonna finish it. Okay, while this is drying, I'm gonna show you guys my going to be watercolor month of July journal, and I made it all from scratch. Okay, let me take the camera up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Sorry to make you guys seasick. Okay, this is gonna dry up. Oh yes, look at this. Look at this. I made it so it flaps out and then it flaps out. And then we have pockets, like just string closure, but pockets with a reasonable gusset so you can put something fat in here. Like, I don't know what that should be. Not a bar of chocolate, but like you can put something. And then each flap contains the same. So when you open, you get a side loading pocket. You get this flap with tags on it, and then a booklet. And the booklet is watercolor paper. Yoo-hoo! So it's gonna be nice and textured to work on. And then when the book ends, there is these, and it's different from place to place, but there is these tuck spots for just pretty stuff, just pretty stuff. So I close this, and here I got an envelope so I can put in small things. Yeah, not bills or love mail, but just die cuts maybe. And then here starts the booklet with the tag flap, the watercolor journal, and here I just have a single front loading pocket. And here I got a secretarial cut pocket for the back here, where I just enclosed, well, some stuff. And then I used the hinges. So look how my pockets can be used, like utilized all the way. So it's not like I used what is it called? Double-sided tape to glue down the pocket. I can utilize it from end to end. And I like that. Yeah, I just like it. It's just a little bit more work, but it's worth it in the end. And then this one opens up this way with a side loading pocket. Oh, do I have a tag? Okay, I got a tag in here. A side loading pocket, the booklet, and the booklet got like vellum sheets in between, not everywhere, but just sporadic places. And then here we got a tag that's turned into a tuck spot, and then just, a pocket with stuff on it. I feel like I'm 10 years old. If I had this when I was 14, oh my God, can you imagine? Like a private secret place to write secrets and stuff. And talk about writing, like you could have this as like a written journal where you use a lot of writing. And then maybe this one could be like a bullet journal slash daily art journal where you are illustrating with small drawings or practicing or something. And then this, if you flap close it like this, take out the book, you can fold it like this. So if you're outdoor and you want to sketch, you have your real estate in front of you and you don't have that flap, 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 flap. And then if you, like me, adore the flip, flap, flapping, for some reason it's just likable in my brain. You can have like several books opened at once, and this folds out to as long as a leg. And it's just, it's fun. My plan is to use this for watercolor month. And here on my channel, I did a tutorial on how to make this, or I should rather point on one with an envelope. I made a tutorial on how to make this flap, this fold out with an envelope in front. And what I did was just I made 3 of them, and then I cut out a strip of pattern paper. And the pattern paper is usually 12 inches long, so I had to add on an extra. Here you can actually see where the 12-inch paper ended. Like this is a 12-inch paper. So I just added it on so it became a pocket. I added on the extra strip that I needed. And then I glued the 3 books down. And I ended up with this construction here that works because of the gusset. So you need, I think I have a 1-inch gusset here and an 1.25 inch gusset over here. So it's actually quite simple to make. Let's see, that's amazing. Oh, thank you, and hi, Dabbler. Hello, hello. You didn't want to ruin them? I can't wait to dig this in. I really love this flap, flap, flap. I thought that I wasn't gonna love it that much for some reason. I don't know. I just thought it was gonna be like a gimmick or something. But I actually made this first that got like this small booklet inside. And oh my God, I'm having so much fun just decorating. I call it collage. I know it's not collage for a lot of people. I just decorate the vellum sheet paper and do a little drawing, more decoration. I got so much of this ephemera, and I just thought it was fun to. And then I just paint on small tags. I decorate it with some of the metal gears and stuff. I didn't think that I would like it so much, but after working in this so much, I thought, okay, I might be able to endure a little bit taller one for the watercolor month. So I'm glad that I made it. It's cute, right? And it's not so bad to make it because I only used like 1 sheet of 12 by 12 paper to do this whole thing here. That's just 1 sheet. And then, of course, the booklet. So it looks packed, but it's just packed because of the size and the tags. But yeah, you need to have a love for scrapbooking for finding that precious. Otherwise, I can imagine that other people would be super annoyed having an art journal that are flipping and flapping out so much. I just really like flipping it out and then work on a small page. And the page is, I would call it passport size. So I really like the size of the sheet for a challenge because you don't want a large sheet to fill out for each day in a daily challenge as the watercolor month, because then it requires a lot more painting. So what I'm aiming for are like small drawings. So a sheet with a passport size shape is perfect for a daily thing. What is it called when you're not enrolling with a daily, you're participating a daily content, knowing that it's just going to be a small sheet. And then my backup is the ephemera collage. So on days where I feel that I don't really have anything special to paint, and those days are there. I'm depending on being able to just pretty collage the page into something, just pretty collage. And then I would feel that I'm still doing the challenge. I'm still rolling in a little work every day, if it makes sense. Yeah, it really helped coating this wallpaper once more. I can see the white flowers are standing out. But let's see, you know what? It's super hot today, and I was like, ugh, just the thought of doing anything. So, if this summer is going to have a bunch of heat waves or something, that could also jinx up my watercolor month. It has happened before. I remember the year when our Danish bicycler Jonas Vingegaard won the Tour de France. It was such a hot summer, and what I learned that summer was that for me it was a chore to do a daily drawing, and I don't want things to be a forced chore like that. It should come out of joy and a motivation for being happy when you start doing it, and then not being happy when you're done doing it, like you are happy when you're finished with your chores or something. So I need to find this middle way, and it also depends on how crazy is this summer gonna be. Yeah, it's hot when your arm is sticking to the paper. Listen to this. Okay, now it won't do it, but did you notice before my underarm was kind of lifting up the page? That's one of the trademarks about hot summer. Yeah, but I'm not complaining. I like it when it's warm outside. Oh my god, warm. The first time I had experienced 41 degrees in Europe was in 2015, where my son and we went to Florence in Italy. Then you had to go out of the plane, walk across the landing field to a bus that then took you to the suitcase pickup, or the central airport, what's it called? And we step out of this plane and get hit in the face with this heat. And we thought, because it was so hot, that we were standing in jet stream residue from the airplane engine, till we realized, nope, that's just the temperature in Italy right now. That was a shock for me. Like, I was immediately thinking, oh my God, it even hurts to breathe. You could feel the warm, hot air in your lungs. But we kind of adjusted to it after a couple of days. You just get used to it. So it's strange how our bodies are able to just adapt. Uh, oh, thank you, Kathy. Yes, do remember to give me a thumbs up. I am a sucker for those thumbs up. I don't know why. I keep telling myself that it doesn't matter, but then it kind of does. So I've been better myself when I visit streams to quickly go in and give a thumbs up, because I realize that if I view it, look for them, then maybe others are looking for them too. Okay, soon, guys, I'm done with this crazy wallpaper. But then you will realize that this is it. This is what you have to prep yourself of drawing. You just need to draw the window, the wall, the desk, the chair, and then that's it. The rest you're gonna collage in. So it looks like, oh my gosh, she's spending so much effort on this page spread. But I'm doing it because I only need to draw what's on my page right now. So why not take the time in doing that? And ta-da, that was the last dot. Okay, I like it a ton. I think it's super cute. I like it. Now I want to glue in my items, and then when all the items are glued in, I want to come in with some dark shading casted from this midnight window here. Okay, let's visit all the cutouts. I got it from Stamperia Secret Diary paper pack. And I have actually cheated a little bit and cut out most of them. I think I'm just gonna scoot them out like this. Okay, we have the girl here, and I'm gonna paint in wings on her, because she's our fairy who comes during the night and water our plants. And then the plants are gonna be these two here. And then I have her water can. Is it called that? Uh-oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. It's just so small because she is small. So I found this small one that's standing next to her. And she's looking down at something, and I think that someone or something should be this cute little rabbit. And the rabbit is not looking back at her, because the rabbit is just going like, what the hell, who is that? And then I got a desk up here. I want to put a typewriter, and in front of the typewriter, I want to put this book. Or maybe I should do like this. And then a cup of coffee next to it. And then this could be like a letter, just like that. I mean, they're going to be like issues with proportions and stuff. You're doing this. but I can live with it. And then I want a stack of books right there next to the. And then I have these, and they're like super cute, and I don't know. I want to include them, but I don't really know how. So I was thinking, okay, these could be like moth flying here, following the little fairy. So it wouldn't be strange to have like moth attracted to the moonlight. That's okay. And then we have like a, maybe I should this star doesn't, looks weird. But then I have these, and they're like super cute. Maybe I can cut out something that could hang on the wall and be like a frame or something. Okay, let's investigate my papers. I'm gonna bump the camera a little bit because I got my papers where I got my camera. Um, I wish that I had like. Okay, this is a good one. I used that one before. I'm gonna cut out this. And if you think that this cutout sheet is super cute, go to my Patreon and find it as a downloadable PDF. I don't know how to attach PDF to YouTube. I don't understand how people are doing that. I think they can do it in the community page or something. I never really fooled with the played around with those things over there. Um, a frame. We have a frame here. This could be a frame. It looks like a stamp, but we're gonna convert it into a picture frame. Like there, and then it needs something else. Wouldn't you agree? Like, oh, look, another picture frame. Okay, I'm gonna cut out these two here. Let's just audition the one that looks like a film strip because it might be too much with the black on the wall. You know, black attracts your eyes. So maybe it will be standing out. Yeah, it's gonna stand out too aggressively, I think. Maybe it's okay with just 3 things on the wall. Hmm. And then, for instance, this could be the artwork inside one of the frames. And then maybe I do want to include this. I can't justify why. I just want to include this. It's just so sweet. But I think it needs to live inside some sort of frame. Could it be this? I'm thinking. What else do we have? Um, okay, we're gonna use this one. What about this one here? Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can MacGyver this tag into being some sort of a picture frame. Well, it doesn't need to make sense. It's just gonna give the essence of. It's gonna be an impressionistic frame. The essence of a frame. Yeah, I think I can make that work. This is super cute, but it's also making it look a little bit clutter. Guys, can you feel how I just want to use this so badly? What if we put the stack of books down on the floor? Like this rabbit. Oh my god, can this rabbit be on top of the books? She's looking down here. No, it has to be here. Maybe the books can be here and then explain how she got up there even though she's got wings. And then this could be moved down to the desk surface. And for the love of collage, it could be like this just collage mess standing on the desk. No, it's gonna look weird. Oh my god, I should have worked this out before I enrolled you guys to this. What about that frame? What is it gonna contain? I got this tiny floral. Let's see if I can fussy cut out. Here I could maybe find something from the sticker books, but I'm just gonna roll with these printed out. Yeah, this is gonna work if I snip off the leaves a little bit. Yeah, it's doable. Put the plant beside the rabbit. She's mad because the rabbit ate the plant. Oh, so you're thinking that the like this small plant here? So we're actually gonna have like a busted rabbit. I think it could be fun if he was standing on the stack of the books. Like, how did he get up there? I think I'm gonna stack him up on these books. It's plausible that he can jump that far, right? Oh my god, you know what? I got a key. Why don't I use the key for that frame instead of the floral? Ooh. Okay, I really feel that I'm collaging at the moment. I guess probably it's not. Look, oh, perfect. The key, the floral. Okay, I think I should mash down the things that I'm super certain about because it just takes like one sneeze and then I feel that everything is just disorganized. I want to use a glue stick. So not matte medium. And the reason for that is because I don't want to lift up my watercolor. I kind of have a feeling that liquid matte medium could disturb my watercolor. Sit. Okay, so we got the key in the frame. I'm gonna put the rose in the frame. Oh, thank you, Dabbler. I'm actually having fun. I like this style of collage because I kind of feel that it's, I don't know, it's just a little bit fun, you know? This is a mess. Oh my god, this is a mess. Why do I need to use this piece? Let's just pretend that I didn't need to have that clutter on the desk. Is there a way? Is there a way to get around that with something else? I'm looking at my die cuts. I actually have an envelope right here. I should use that. Okay, I got an envelope right there, and then I could hand draw in some sort of a pencil. This could be like a big fat check or something, just papers lying on the desk. But I still need something. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm gonna put this here like some sort of a furniture, and then we're gonna hand draw ruler, pen, whatnot. So it's gonna be like, oh, I'm so stupid. You know what this is gonna be? This is gonna be a holder of all the bills and the paper sticking out. Can you see that? So I just need to cut out more funky, funky looking things. Like I've got something here. You know, it could be like a desk organizer. Is that the word for it? Oh, we got another check looking like some sort of a check right here. Yeah, this is perfect. A desk organizer. Bills. Now we're rolling. I like it. I love that this is like half of a postcard. I'm gonna snip it off. That can be next to this. He's got like Happy Mail. Okay, I'm ready to glue down. I think I can't let this birdhouse go. Okay, I'm gonna transform this birdhouse into a pen holder. I simply just keep slicing it up until I get something that could look like I can work with this. This could be like this is tucked behind it. I'm getting a little bit upset listening to my own ambitions about and all these snippets. Why throw them out? They can still be laying down here as just pieces of crazy paper. Maybe we're there. Can you feel it? Like I need to I need to glue down. Okay. I should ink some of the edges, I feel. So I'm just quickly gonna go in. And I think I'm gonna use like a walnut ink for some of it. Oh gosh, the planning process of this was super fun. It really was fun. I think it calls out that inner kid that liked to play with doll houses and prettify things. Okay, so I got. I'm not sure that I want to ink everything on this because yeah, some could be inked and some could not. I'm pretty keen on having this set up here. Yeah, you would. If this was my room, I would be OCD and hang this in between the lamel of the wallpaper. But I'm just gonna put it a little bit askew. And then I'm gonna take a black gel pen and I'm gonna draw in a nail on the wall. Somebody's gonna get yelled at for hanging a painting like this. Can you, can you imagine? You ask your hubby to hang out something on the wall for you, and you come home to this, like a big fat 7-inch nail. Ka-chung! And this drawing here is, God forbid, but it's kind of pasted on the wall with the packaging tape. You would get castrated in my house if you did. If you did that, I'm just saying. You would pay for it. That's for sure. Okay, this needs to go down. Okay, I'm just gonna ink that one. Oops. Yeah, it looks so good when it's inked in the edges. It's just the last finish to this small collage item. I'm thinking working from back to front, if it makes sense. So I'm putting that down first, and then this right there. Oh, I like this. Okay, this is standing here, I think. And then, oh my god, my fingers are stuck. And then I'm just gonna rinse the pool of my fingers with a baby wipe. Oh, thank you, Dappler. You guys still here? Now I get the pleasure of putting in some office supplies, because this is supposed to be like an office supply holder. So I'm going for, first of all, a ruler. We know what that is. And then a pair of scissors. And then, of course, a bunch of pens. And I think I could just do like that. Not too much. You know, I think this carry the illusion well. And then now, because I'm going from back to front, I want to put down the typewriter. Okay, I'm really having fun doing this. For me, time is like flying by, but I'm also aware that it might be a little bit tedious for you guys to see me change my mind 1,000 times. We got a cup of coffee there. Okay, we gotta put a spoon into this cup of coffee. Suddenly it's fun to think about what can you come back and draw on top of the items. Like, what can you add to this and to this? You definitely could add like a spoon. And I'm going in with black, so I'm sure that that color is not disappearing. Maybe I could top it off with the gel pen to make it look a little bit metallic. I also need a pen next to this journal here. Oh, thank you, Carol. I feel this is um, very playful way of collaging. I think I like to collage like this a bunch more than making landscapes or over at my Patreon I've spent this month working with collage, and I've tried out different things, like trying to create landscapes out of paper piecing, and it it has not been as playful as this, I will have to say. It's more been like a worried process about, will this collect together? Look, I'm so sticky. Like, can I collect this piece in the end? Like, I was worried throughout the whole collage process, but maybe it's just a question of practice. Like if you've tried it a lot of times, then you can visualize an outcome better than when it's trial and error. I want some music sheet to pop out of this paper document holder here. I'm gonna take this off. Fiddling. We could have, what's the width of it? It's this wide. Okay, so this one can be up here. Okay, this is a fiddling thing, but it's gonna work. But hands down, I think it's annoying with all that glue on your finger. That would, it's like whatever I grab, and then I try to move my hand, and then it just gets stuck. I think this tiny postcard here should be sticking out like some sort of a mail, because I think it would be nicer like this. Just some small thing. And then we got that roll of something. What is that? I have no clue. But if we dress it up with a red ribbon, then it might look like some sort of document scroll or something. So I'm just going to give it like a red ribbon. I wish I had something that could layer over top of here. It's so cute with the layering. Like imagine if I layered down the rabbit here. It's just fun to have those elements going up, closer and closer towards you. Should I layer a plant? No, that looks stupid. Okay, we're gonna put this piece of paper down here. if you have stickers with a theme, it could be like if it was like makeup, it's just an example, then you can draw out a beauty dresser with a small chair and everything, and then glue in, use the stickers as collage elements. I don't think that I have like a specific sticker collection with a theme like that, but it kind of hits me that I should look in my paper pads for the die cut pages and find a fun theme. Okay, this is likable. The books are definitely gonna be in their edges. Thank you, Rhonda. Whoops. Okay, the rabbit is going on top of this book pile of books here. The rabbit. Naughty rabbit. I like that he's running around free at middle of the night, encountering these fairies that humans cannot see. It's a bit strange illusion. I think I need to lower the. I need to lower the books. Can you see how I need to some sort of ground them somehow? So they're not like hoovering. Oh my god, that was the dark color. Black, black is just taking over. It was like unintentional too dark because I didn't want to bring focus to the books. Okay, I'm gonna put down the plants first and then her last, and then somehow ponder about how I'm gonna make her wings. I think I could do it with gel pens. Oh, she is so cute. And she's sitting right here. I think I should put down her water thingy here first, so the wings could be on top of that. Oh my god, my fingers are so sticky now that I am I am getting stuck to a lot of things. So I think I'm gonna. How is this gonna fly? I like that it's like drawn towards the light. Okay, right there. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go out and wash out my cause see, I pick up everything with my fingers, and the baby wipe is just diluting it, making it like a fine coat of stickiness. So I'm just quickly gonna go and wash my fingers and then come back. That was nice. Sometimes when you're using baby wipe, it's just diluting the glue, but it doesn't really disappear. Okay, so here we have her. We need some wings. And she's a fairy. I think we should give her like pretty tall and fluffy. Like no mistake that she's a fairy. I wonder if I can scratch away some of the paint, lift it off somehow. Awful paper. Awful paper to work with. I'm just saying. This is the most hideous paper for wet medium. Doesn't really help you with your, should we call it creation? What if I dried that? Okay, heat gun very sparingly. Yeah, the lid is broken. It makes this unpleasant sound when I open it. Oh, what time it is? It's 5:30. So it's like in the afternoon. And I started my stream when it was like midday, you would call it. Super hot outside. So I deliberately decided to stay indoor during these hours here. Okay, first a little bit of yellow, then I'm thinking some of this green right here. Maybe I can plot it in. Okay, we're gonna let this dry and see how did it end up. But they are kind of luster wings. They just need a little bit more pen work, I think. Oh my god, this black right here, is that gonna be perfect for our shading? I wonder. Okay, I just got the idea to use the shimmer paint to do my midnight shading. If I water it down enough. There would definitely be like a shade below the windowsill, right? Oh, that is too much. Look how the washi is just repelling it like, nope, you're not gonna shade me. It's okay, we can live with that. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna try with a white brush to do the shading. I need a cast shadow that's got like an angular direction. It turns out that this shimmery paint is so far showing up translucent enough to play along. think I need a cast shadow from this window frame also. But not so much that we completely cover up her face. Gosh, look at the buckling of this poor paper here. The paper is going like, Lena, stop adding liquid. I want the dark corners. So it's gonna be like an old school page spread with dark corners. We've done a lot of those back a couple of years ago. Oh dear, can you actually see something? That is such an expensive brand for not to be good. Yes, if you live in the US. No, if you're a neighbor to Germany. We get them for like nothing. We get them, you know, Moleskine is like if you go to any bookstore in Denmark, they are next to the craft color pencil supplies and like an affordable choice. But I think it's just because we are neighbors to Germany, so bookstores probably get a good deal on showcasing their products in their stores. But that's just, like I pay an arm and a leg to get M. Graham and Daniel Smith from the US, where you guys probably paying a lot less. Okay, rule number one, have parallel lines when you're doing shading and don't do like me where I don't have parallel lines between my shading. So of course you're gonna sit and paint along with me because you are going to have fun with this also. Remember, oh my god, that was like a really, oh, I'm just making it worse for every stroke. Oh gosh. I think I want to heat set this and go on top of the wings with some pens. And now the annoying part, once you start shading, then you need to shade everything. We also need to shade the pots here. You can choose not to do this shading. I mean, if you think it's more fun to just paste and collage, you could definitely choose not to do the shading. But it's just like if you you cannot do it on one thing and then ignore the other. So it has to be like a, yeah, I think you know what I mean. I'm not gonna shade anything over here. They will be sitting here until August. I think I can do that off camera. But oh, I like this page spread. I'm sorry for yanking up in the camera like this. And guys, now you think like, oh, she's finished. No, she's not. Because you know what? This journal right here is dedicated to rub-ons. So I might be tempted to find some rub-ons to put on top of this page spread, believe it or not. And I know I'm thinking myself that I'm gonna ruin it, but I hope that I'm not. I'm just trying to do some crackling veins into these wings right here. It's not such a good job, but she's got some glistening wings now. Okay, but guys, can you see how I used rub-ons here and here? I even glued in a feather. And then I used rub-ons here, here. This is a rub-on, and rub-on, and rub-on. So I would like to find some rub-ons that could be pasted on this page too. Let me see. What colors do we have? We have like a rose color. And I know it may look like too much, like I'm ruining it, but I really like using rub-ons at the moment. I think it just gives, for me, a pleasure to scratch them out. I find that super likable, like ASMR. Um, and I have baptized this journal to my rub-on journal. So dead areas like this corner down here, I could maybe use a rub-on. A rub-on. Oh my god, what to pick? What to pick? Is it gonna look odd with something with a clock? Or like this is like a corner, but it's upside down. Oh, sorry for the glare. I don't think that I should rub anything on this page right here. It should definitely be in this corner here. Maybe this clock, because it's showing like this is 12 midnight, so it's a quarter to 11 in the night. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that quarter to 11 and see what it brings me. I don't think that I want that circular thing. Good lord. This is a strange cut. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I find it oddly satisfying to put down these rub-ons. I know, you guys have known about these for a long time. But for me, it's kind of new. I haven't really played a lot with these fun things. I want to put it a little bit obscure so that the shade from my pot is not covered up by the rub-on. This, for me, this is just collage made fun when you can collage with these rub-ons here. And then it came with this spatula looking tool that might help me smooth down the application. And it is part of the experience to lift off the plastic. I really like this. And I also feel that I'm cheating, like it's not my painting, or I'm still collaging in something that I did not create myself. And then these edges, sometimes I just bend them around the corner because I don't know how they're gonna stick to my scissors if I start snipping them off, or other glue on them. I guess I don't just want to know, so I just bent them around the corner. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. It was fun to put it down. Oh my god, one more. If I had to put one more down, I'm really loving this like up here. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it out and audition it. I'm not saying that I'm gonna use it, I'm just auditioning it. Like, imagine, I am gonna go rub-on crazy to begin with in this journal. So it's not a question about should I leave out the rub-ons, it's a question about what rub-on can I use. What's fun about this is that it can overlap the text to this, so we have that layering effect. Let me cut off that postal. And then I'm not sure that I like, that it's ending with a margin right there, so I can kind of cut like this, for instance, so it doesn't end so square. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And since I don't want to rub in the centerfold of my journal, I'm gonna cut it in half and then rub this one first and then the other one second. You have a ton? Oh my god, it's new to me. Oh my god, Rhonda, get out your rub-ons. They are super fun. I can't believe that I haven't explored them more before. Most of my rub-ons was gifted to me. For instance, Sandra has gifted me a bunch, and it's like one of the first times that I tried rub-ons was because she sent me some Jane Davenport rub-ons, and it's artwork that is so beautiful that it kind of isolated can be rubbed on and stand alone as a finished piece, if you know what I mean. Where rub-ons like these are calling for overlaying, like to be used in conjunction with something. So it's super new to me to play with these overlapping things. In my head, this is also a part of collage because yeah, in my universe, this is what I would like to play with if I had to collage. Okay, that's one half. I really like it. It doesn't adhere well to washi, I've learned. So you have to like force it and supervise when you peel off the plastic when it's on top of washi if it will stick. Like I'm gonna supervise this line right here because it's on top of the washi. But so far I am having a blast. Okay, I'm gonna take it from bottom to top and notice if the washi is giving me issues. No, it's not. Oh, I was lucky. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Well, I like this. You know what? It's a crazy page spread, I know. But I really love the add-ons with the rub-ons. Okay. Wait, Sandra sent a JD product. Who would have thought? Baba chicken pot pie. Yes, you did. And I was the lucky receiver of it. Oh my god, these flowers that I fuzzy cut out, they don't fit to anything. Hmm. But guys, I think this will be my page spread. And maybe I will add in a little bit of journaling up here because I like how it looks when you journal something, you know. Like, oh my god, you want to know what I journaled about there? I'm sitting in my chair, right? And then I hear the cat come in and she's like meowing, and I'm like, I'm busy doing something. So I kind of brushed her off, like, not now, you know, I'm working on something. And then I turn around, want to give her attention. So I'm supposed to look at her and say, so, you know, Kitty, what did you want? But what caught my eyes is that she was putting a dead rat next to my chair. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is so disgusting. And they're doing road construction work with the sewer out in my street. So I bet that this one comes straight from the sewer system. It is so nasty. Yeah, oh no, right? So I just had to journal about it. That because I haven't seen a rat in a long, long time. So I got really spooked, you know? So yeah. But it's good to have her when she's catching them, you know, because I know that yeah, I don't know what I would have done if she hadn't catched if she wasn't around to catch those rats, because I don't feel that the traps from the local commune, or what's it called, are working that well, because we had issues before when they're messing with the sewer system. Here I'm just trying to put in some office supplies just next to it there. Okay, guys, I think yeah, she was so proud of herself. It was, I don't think that she can distinguish between a rat and a mouse. So in her head, she's just like, oh, that's one's a big one, the fat mouse, you know. But yeah, I like that she gifted it to my chair. So nasty. Uh, but guys, I think I'm gonna end this stream now. I really like this. Of course, off camera, I'm gonna journal a little bit, and I'm gonna let my text go over this window here, so it's embedded into the page spread. Love, love, love this fun collage. So I do encourage you guys, for those who just came in, go over to my Patreon. I'm gonna put the link to this video here, and print out these sheets so you can do similar of what I've been doing today. You can just print it out for free. You don't need to be a member or anything. So yep, I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, do give me a thumbs up if you like this collage, even though it's like pretty tedious maybe to look at. Take like 2 hours. I can't believe it. But I had fun. So yeah, thanks, and bye bye.